it's right to say goodbye.
Making pizza. We actually came back to the island with some mozzarella, tomato and a drone. That was crazy. Everybody was happy and full that they have now 5 pizza doughs in their fridge. So it was quite a full day. So bought 3 pizza, drone, cooking the pizza. I started driving at around 9. I just drove Kristiansand to Stavanger on the highway. That day was just driving day. I was planning on getting from Kristiansand to past Bergen, let's say. So I was thinking 10 hours driving, but it actually lasted 12 hours. In Stavanger, I stopped. There was these 3 Viking swords in the rock. They symbolize the late Viking time in which Norway was starting to become a unified country identity. After Stavanger, I went on a ferry, very long ferry, which was also very expensive, trying to reach Bergen on the ocean road. Anyway, I took main roads. This was the E39. I passed Bergen as well, and I didn't see anything of Bergen. It was just tunnels. I took the fastest routes, the highways, which are expensive, but they bring you from one place to another very fast. After 11 hours of driving, I just needed to take a ferry and reach Leivik. Was my last destination for that day. It was also the place where I wanted to sleep, but I didn't find anywhere to sleep in Leivik. It was just either too private, too public sometimes, like when you are obviously camping in a parking lot. I don't feel comfortable. Even though it was my 12th hour of driving, I enjoyed it as well. It was a nice drive along a very small, narrow road, fjord road, next to Leivik. And I had a full moon on the left side, the fjord on the left. And this road was very curvy, and you had some beaches and some nice landscapes around. After a little bit, I found the perfect place. There I slept very well. It was right in front of the ocean. The coast was just in front of my car. There was full moon, which was very nice when driving, but when sleeping it was like sleeping with the lights on. When you sleep by the ocean, it's very warm because of the Gulf current. The 5th day is kind of the rest day for me. I only had 3 hours and a half to drive to my next destination. From my sleeping place, I started driving north towards Hillestad. The waterfall was quite huge, so I couldn't really miss it. But and next to the waterfall, there was a very big open field, and I just decided, okay, this is the place where I take some photos, experiment with all my cameras, and also test the drone. This place is called Fossen, which is waterfall. There, next to this Fossen waterfall, I tested my drone. I took my first shy drone flight.
Feels like home. We got no plans on where we go.
After that, I went to Hellevik, in the direction of Hellevik, and explored the area around there, which is just on the ocean. I got to the very end of the road in Korsund. And on the way to Grotle, I found another waterfall which was on the opposite side of the road across a lake. So I decided to fly the drone there. It was very scary, but I flew over the lake. I started to look down, and that was very scary. I think I just turned the drone around and flew back. Yeah, I was thinking I never had so much money hanging on top of a lake. By the way, the name of this waterfall is Brudesløret. I reached quickly Grotlesanden. I reached Miley and Sofia, who were at the beach taking photos. It's really an amazing place. Yeah, something new I learned that evening also was that the shops would close for the next 2 days. And I realized I didn't have any food with me, so I had food for that night and maybe the morning after. We drove a bit in the village, and there was a camping lot. This camping lot, it was just a big parking lot off-road, let's say. It was next to a graveyard. It was a really fine night. It was really good. I slept very well. It was sunny the next day. To visit the Kroknes lighthouse, which took about 45 minutes. You travel from a fjord road and then you get above this mountain that are in a peninsula. Is a stripe of land that stretches towards the ocean, so it's kind of feeling like being on an island. Right after the lighthouse we went to a beach which was also incredible. It's quite large sandy beach and is not accessible with a car. Maybe it's because it is a natural reserve, I'm not sure.
Se aventurar nas preces daqui.
So we drove. Yeah, it was 1 hour left to Selje. It's a quite nice road. We stopped for some drone shot as well, and it was quite weird because it just started to snow on the way there. It completely changed since the morning. In the morning, I was in a swimsuit, trying to get in the water, which was freezing anyway. But it was great weather, and then in the afternoon it was snowing. Next to the 24-hour shop, there was also toilets, and then I checked around the corner, and there were also showers. Finally, I could shower. The girls cooked in the van. Whatever they cooked, it was bulgur, I think. And they gave me some as well. I just ate everything they could give me. I proceeded on by taking some drone shots. They were my first drone shots at night, which was a bit scary, like at sunset. And then I took some long exposures by the ocean, which was surprisingly warm. There was no wind. The full moon was still there. It was slowly getting out of the mountain. And it was just magic. I think it was a magical place. After hanging out with the girls, I say goodbye. I say that I would leave early in the morning. I left as soon as possible. From there, I had a 2 hours and a half drive home to Volda. I was really looking forward for the stuff I bought from the 24-hour shop for the morning breakfast before I left. Actually, yeah, when I took the first spoon, I realized it was not yogurt. I just bought a big chunk of sour cream. For a moment I thought, oh, this yogurt tastes really weird. From the moment of opening the door and switching on the camera, for example, clicking that button and pressing the gas to go, is the reward in itself, is not what comes after. This has become a beautiful mosaic of memories, and I want to preserve them. Also, that was the reason for the video, and to try to preserve them and save them, let's say, visually, but also to share them.